Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is Psychic Medium Raymond Guzman, and today I'm going to be doing a psychic reading on Apryl Jones. Apryl Jones. For those of you that are not aware of who she is Omarion's ex, and we all know Love and Hip Hop. If you've been watching it, you know the drama. You know that she publicly has spoken bad about Omarion, and there's been on the tabloids, calling him out that he only gives her $700 a month. And that she hooked up with Omarion's bandmate Lil Fizz. So a lot of tea, a lot of drama. I don't follow them at all. I don't follow the show. I need to, but with work it's always almost impossible. But I need to start making some time and catch up with Love and Hip Hop. In fact, I will say this: if there's anyone else on Love and Hip Hop you want me to do a reading on, I will focus on it. I was going to do one on Omarion, and I will be doing one on him, but I want to focus on her and how truthful is she being. I think a lot of people have an opinion about her. A lot of people may have a preconceived notion of who Apryl Jones is. Is she loyal? That's the question. That's the tea. And again, if you don't like my channel, you don't like the comments, you may want to click off, or you can stay here until the end and you just wasted some precious minutes of your day listening to me and giving me views. This is my commentary, my opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. I want to make that clear, because a lot of people get butthurt because I'm talking about them, and other channels do it, and they're like, well, but you follow other people's videos and blah blah blah, and you look up people and blah blah blah, and none of that is true. Half of the trolls that comment, they don't even look through all the videos or listen to all of them. It's hilarious. Okay. Getting into Apryl Jones. Woo! I see a lot of testosterone around her. Homegirl has a lot of men that are interested in her. Now, she is very beautiful, I'll give you that. She is pretty. And I see a lot of male energy. So the question is Homegirl loyal? Or is she accusing, her ex Omarion not being loyal, and other people, other guys not being loyal? But who's really telling the truth? Because when I see from spirit, what I see is that Apryl Jones has a lot of men around her, okay, who have either slept with her, or they have had some kind of conversation, okay, or they've done something else. And I'm just keeping it real. I'm not going to be that person that that really filters any of this. This is coming from spirit. But she has drama all around her, okay? I see that her relationships, whoever she's dating right now, if it's Lil Fizz or whoever it is, it's not perfect. That relationship is not perfect. It's on the rocks. She's gonna be going through a cycle. She has karmic baggage around love in this lifetime. It's not going to be pleasant for her. She's not going to have that picture-perfect marriage, that picture-perfect family, and relationships with men are always going to be volatile. I feel like she's also harboring onto some volatile toxicity herself. How she responds to people that talk about her, how, she wants to paint a certain picture about herself as being a good person, but yet she's talking about her ex Omarion. A lot of people love Omarion. They're going to be coming for her, and going to be given the tea on her. And so at the end of the day, can she really handle it? Or is she going to be butthurt and be sensitive about all of this? I mean, if you're big enough to be behind social media and to dish it out, you're going to have to be big enough to take it, right? And so with her, that's the problem. I see a lot of immaturity when it comes to her and how she decides to choose a partner. It's like she has a certain type of guy, he has to have money, he has to, be a certain way, and I feel like she's the one that is kind of pushing herself on them in many ways. Like, she is the aggressive one, the one that flirts, the one that initiates things. I don't feel like it's the men, even though there are some men that want to do that on her. That's the kind of vibe that I get from her. And so she can call, at the end of the day, she can say what she wants to say about Omarion and talk what she wants to talk about Omarion. But honestly, I think Omarion's a good soul, and I haven't done a reading on him, but I will focus on him and his energy. I don't feel like he is a player. I don't feel like he is that bad guy, the bad dad that's not supporting his children, like she's trying to paint the picture, paint the narrative, then that's the narrative that she's giving. I see her, disconnected from emotions. She can be, she can be a you know, I'm not going to say it, but she can be that way with people. And I feel like this is a self-defense mechanism built in her, because a lot of that is being said is true about her, and she knows that, and it hurts her on a certain level to be accused of, you know, not being loyal or having so many men, because you know, in that world you would be considered as a, you know, for having a lot of relationships. So with her, you know, I feel like she doesn't have the upper hand. She doesn't have the cards when it comes to like calling the shots. I feel like, you know, her career has been based off of the success, etc. You know, she may be doing whatever she does, but a lot of her success has been because of what she had with Omarion, and the fact that she has, you know, children with him, and she is, you know, was once connected or associated with him. I see men leaving her. I see men leaving her, but that's not going to be the story that we see in social media. You know, a lot of people are also talking about, did she have plastic surgery? Has she had cosmetic procedures done? She's going to deny it, but there has been some enhancements, whether these are fillers or something else. There's been something that homegirl has gotten, you know, over the years. But as far as plastic surgery, that's something that I feel like she will do eventually if she hasn't already done it. She's leaving. I mean, there's going to be guys leaving her. I feel that. And she's going to go through some, like, you know, rebound. Like, you know, you left me, but it's not that deep because I have somebody already lined up. Like I said, she's very much that person that is not, you know, she could be speaking to 2 or 3 guys and still have her, you know, her Sancho or her backup boo, you know, on the side, her side piece. And I hate to put it that way, but that's what I see. And I see her, you know, when it comes to money, there's a lot of bouginess here. There's a lot of money that's not being well spent. It's being spent on things that she doesn't need. And, you know, I feel like money has always been an issue with her. These relationships that she's in are just like eating away at her soul. I don't see that there are anything solid there, or anything that people are going to really like, it's going to, you know, elevate her reputation. I only feel like she is doing a disservice to herself. I see drama unfolding for her in the next couple of, you know, months and going into 2020 and 2021, where there could be a scenario, very much so, where she is in a fight with somebody else's ex, a female. You know, another female coming for her and pulling out, you know, pulling hair, fist fighting, doing something. So, beyond social media, she's very much the, you know, the person that can be the thug on social media. But I feel like in real life there's going to be an altercation that is taking place. So if she's not careful, you know, there's going to be somebody else that is going to come for her, especially somebody that I think that would love Omarion or have feelings for him, and also, you know, exes from the people that she's with or whoever she's talking to, even if it's just a friendship. You know, if that person is, you know, seeing somebody else, like I said, there's something coming up around her being in some kind of altercation, some kind of, someone's coming for her. That's all I see. And I see that another young male, like I said, she has several men. The Spirit is showing me several men and several younger men than her being interested in coming towards her, but it's all physical, or it's all like, you know, for clout. I don't feel like it's a solid, true soulmate relationship for love, etc. And I see battles up ahead for her, and she's going to be in the headlines still all through 2020. We'll hear more about it. You know, she's going to try to melt this and spin a narrative in some way to stay relevant. But there's heartbreak for her. At the end of the day, there is going to be some guy that she falls in love with, and he's not going to be like anybody else. And I don't think that this is Lil Fizz. This could be somebody else completely. There's going to be some guy that she falls deeply in love with, has some kind of strong feelings for, and he's going to break her heart. He's going to be the one to pull away from her. And the reason why is I see a lot of insecurities with her, apart from her karmic baggage. She cannot fix this until she kind of deviates away from her behavior and takes accountability for who she is as a person and how she chooses to respond to the situations. If she can do that, then there's some growth for her, and she could possibly change this. Like I said, when I do these psychic readings, it's only snippets of what I see, and I don't give y'all everything, again, due to the privacy for these people. I don't know her, you know, so a lot of people may be thinking, oh, you're doing a biased reading because you don't like her. I have nothing. I don't even know Apryl, okay? I don't even watch the show, but people have asked me to do reading on Omarion, and I was like, let me do it on Apryl. So, so definitely, you know, I see that, and I also feel like, you know, she's going to have some opportunities to be on certain projects, maybe TV or some other type of things, but it's not going to be very successful, and I feel like that uncertainty is what's going to kind of bother her, because I feel like she'll get a project and then she may not know when she gets the next one, you know, when she gets the next job opportunity. And so, you know, it's basically about her taking risks. But I feel like at the end of all of this, you know, years later on, her kids are going to turn on her. I really feel like her children could possibly, you know, turn on her because of how she treats their father, and the way that she is kind of creating this poison, this negative environment. It's going to backfire on her, and I feel like she eventually, you know, is not going to see it. I feel like in some ways, and I hate to say this, but I have to say it, because that's what Spirit is showing me, is that sometimes she will put men before her children. And I know that it's a very hard thing to hear, but there are some people out there are mothers out there, or women who put men before their children in some kind of way. And I feel like, and eventually this is going to be what happens, that leads these children to either to go be with Omarion, or, you know, go and live with their grandma or somebody else, you know, because of the fact that I feel like there's going to be problems. There's going to be some trauma that they go through by seeing all of these men in and out of her life. Like I said, for this period of time right now, I don't see her being loyal. I see a lot of trauma, a lot of things that are scandalous, that are not necessarily good energy for Apryl. And it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. So, you know, she is an adult. She knows what she's doing. She has to be the one to want to, like, clean up all of it, you know, and not fall into this ratchetness of some way, you know. There's just so much ratchet energy that circulates her, you know, that surrounds her, and it kind of is the lifestyle that she has allowed herself to be immersed in. So, you know, she can be educated, she can be talented, but all of that, and she could be a beautiful woman, have dress in designer bags and designer clothing, right? But at the end of the day, it's all about your reputation and your personality and your heart. And if all of that is not good, then everything else falls apart at the end of the day. So, you know, that's what I see for Apryl. Like, I see a lot of people coming for her, a lot of people being bitter about her, you know, and people not supporting her because of the fact how she treats others. You know, it's not just Omarion. It doesn't just stop there. I feel like there's other people that she will come for, women too included. It's like there's no limits for Apryl, and that's unfortunate, but that's what I see for her, you know. And so again, you know, she's the only one that's in control of her outcome, of her destiny, and she can change it. But it's going to be about, you know, realizing that this life, she ain't about that life, you know. It's not going to, like, make her better. It's not going to elevate her trying to go through several guys to find the right one. I think she needs to, like, spend some time single and clear her mind and thoughts, and work hard, you know, not depend on anyone or any man to support her, but rather working hard for what she wants and needs, you know, for her kids. Because at the end of the day, when you start putting other people before your kids, it's going to create a lot of turmoil, a lot of scandals, and it's not a good thing. And Omarion is going to always try to kind of defend her, but at some point I feel like he's not bothered by it. He's not challenged, you know. He doesn't want to get involved in it. He will fight for his kids. He will, you know, protect them as much as he can, but he will not defend her anymore. I feel like there's a big change, you know. Even though, you know, he has defended her in the past, I feel like there is something changing in that dynamic, you know. So that's the reading that I just finished for Apryl Jones, and I wish her all the best of luck. I hope that, you know, she can get out of this phase, out of this negativity that she's in right now, and help herself, because like I said, right now she's not in a good spot, and she's the only person that's put herself in that position by, you know, being so vocal and using her platform to comfort people and you know, treat her ex like that. So blessings and love and light. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, smash the like button, hit the like button, also hit the red subscribe button and the notification bell icon, and don't forget, comment in the comment section below if you want to suggest anyone else for me to do a reading on. Until next time, bye.